Hello, my lovelies. I hope you're doing well, and I'm back once again with yet another reading. And in this video, I would be taking up questions regarding Sumbul and Faman. That's right. So this is a Suman related video, and I did put up a post कि जिन लोगों को सवाल हैं कुछ regarding Sumbul and Faman. Suman, so you guys can mention your questions, and there were quite a few. So I have tried to take up as many questions as possible, okay? And if I haven't selected your question, so either there must be a reason या तो फिर बहुत ज़्यादा questions हो गए और मैं ले नहीं सकी थी. Okay, so let's get started, okay? So in this video, I would be answering your questions regarding Suman. So let's see. So let's get started. All right, so the first question. Okay, the first question is Faman aware of the fact that Sumbul gets affected by his friendship with Aditi? Okay, and does he know that Sumbul might not be exhibiting her best behavior each time they interact because of not knowing where and how Aditi and she are placed in his life? Could he have the slightest hint? Okay, so quite a few people want to know ये जो question है कि does Faman have any idea regarding how Sumbul feels when it comes to Aditi? So let's look into it. Okay, so let's see if he has any idea. Yes, I do feel he definitely has an idea, and he is someone that has spent a lot of time with Sumbul, okay? They're very deeply emotionally connected. Even today, on a spiritual level, they're very much connected, and he knows it inside out. वो बहुत अच्छी तरीके से जानते हैं सुम्बुल को एंड हर चीज़ समझते हैं उनकी. वो अगर सुम्बुल ना भी बोले, लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम एक सर्टन लेवल ऑफ फ्रस्ट्रेशन है बिकॉज ही फील दैट सुम्बुल hasn't opened up या दिल खोल के बात नहीं की है. Maybe she didn't have a heart to heart conversation with him, she didn't hear him out, you know, but he is aware of the fact that possibly she doesn't feel good about it, but she will never speak up. He's also aware of that. He's aware of things. There are a lot of things which still give him a lot of anxiety regarding Sumbul, okay? And he just wishes that she could have been more blunt and open with him regarding things. She should have spoken what was in her heart actually regarding the entire matter, okay? So instead she just walked away, okay? So as you can see, यहाँ पे like a girl just walking away, okay? So definitely he feels really sad about that. And the times when he gets into that zone where he's thinking too much, so then he can't even sleep well at night. So लेकिन at the same time he feels कि वो उनकी बहुत अच्छी अदिति उनकी बहुत अच्छी दोस्त हैं, and of course they spend some good times together and they have grown close as friends, right? So he just can't cut off his friends, for like a situation, जहाँ पे maybe he feels that Sumbul has walked away from him. Alright, so ये मैंने previously भी बोला था कि बाकी जो लोग हैं इन्वॉल्व, जो थर्ड पार्टीज इन्वॉल्व हैं बहुत सारी, ओके, इन दोनों के बीच में, सो कोई कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता जब तक दो लोगों के बीच में, जब तक वो दो लोग एफर्ट नहीं डालें एक दूसरे की तरफ, ओके? सो ही इज़ डेफिनेटली अवेयर ऑफ इट, ओके? सो आई होप दैट आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चन. ऑफ कोर्स ही नोज इट इनसाइड आउट. उनको पता है कि उनको कैसा फील हो रहा होगा, क्या है, बट एट द सेम टाइम ही फील्स दैट she also knows him, and that's how he is with his friends. So he's not really thinking too much into it because he feels as long as unki intentions clear hai, okay, and he's not doing anything wrong, so कुछ ज़्यादा बोलने की ज़रूरत नहीं. और दूसरा इंसान जब आपको वो दे ही नहीं रहा है, मतलब जो एक होता है ना एक स्पेस या के बोलने की, बैठ के बात करने की, सो वो क्वेश्चन ही नहीं उठता है. सो ही इज़ नॉट रियली गेटिंग टू मच इनटू इट, सो यस, बट ही इज़ अवेयर ऑफ इट, ऑफ कोर्स. ओके, सो मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अब लेते हैं. ऑलराइट, सो okay, someone wants to know is there a possibility they will meet again at the end of the year? So someone wants to know कि अगर possibility है कोई भी इनकी reunion की end of the year तक, which means maybe December तक, New Year's के time तक, okay? So let's check. So देखते हैं. So is there any possibility कि एंड ऑफ द ईयर कोई रीयूनियन हो जाए, कोई ऐसी सिचुएशन बन जाए जहाँ ये लोग मिल सकते हैं एक दूसरे से, या मिल जाएं, या वापस इनकी बात सही से हो जाए? Okay, so I feel that the end of the year seems a bit difficult. Okay, so मुश्किल लग रहा है मुझे इनकी एनर्जीज के मुताबिक कि दिसंबर तक या न्यू ईयर तक मतलब reunion हो जाएगा और things would go back to the way they were. ठीक है, they would both still feel hanged in the situation. Okay, so हो सकता है definitely शायद messages exchange कर लें, they might wish each other New Year's, वो सब चीज़ें हो जाएं, but I don't feel कि things will get better. Not this year at least. Okay, so like I previously mentioned कि upcoming few months जो हैं, जो few months होंगे वो important हो सकते हैं. Okay, एक transition phase में, या for things to maybe change. So next year तक बात definitely जाएगी. So this year seems very difficult. Okay, I don't feel it's going to happen. Yeah, it seems very difficult. Okay, moving on to the next question. Okay, so someone wanted to know. All right, so would Sumbul's father allow the friendship again? All right, so yeah, that is a very valid question, no doubt. So let's look into it. So if you would allow them to become friends again, so let's see. ओके, एंड इसी के साथ मैं एक और क्वेश्चन ले लेती हूँ, मिलता जुलता है. एक और क्वेश्चन भी है कि finding the questions, they keep disappearing. Okay, so what do Faman's parents think about Sumbul? Okay, so ये भी एक है question. Okay, I'll take that as well. So first of all, अभी देखते हैं regarding Sumbul's father. So would he be okay if they become friends again, and is he okay with it according to his current energies? So let's see. All right. So I feel like I previously said कि इनकी energies definitely better हुई हैं, थोड़ा open हुए to the idea of maybe like them working together, or maybe कि जब decision छोड़ देते हैं कि okay it's the daughter's decision. Okay, उस वाले zone में अब आ गए हैं, but at the same time I feel कि uncomfortable feel करते हैं. He doesn't want his daughter involved romantically या कुछ भी more than a friend with Faman. Okay, she wants so basically he wants her to maintain a certain distance. एंड अभी जो सिचुएशन है ही इज़ कंफर्टेबल विद इट. लेकिन अगर आगे जाके ऐसी सिचुएशन आती है where maybe they have to work together, या maybe if the daughter wants to take a step forward in that direction and she's vocal about it, okay, so तब जाके हो सकता है आगे कुछ बोलें. एक सर्टन लेवल तक ठीक रहेंगे. येस, इज़ ओके विद देम वर्किंग टुगेदर आई फील, एंड इवन दैट ही सरेंडर्ड इन अ वे, बट आई स्टिल फील इनकी एनर्जीज में डीपर लेवल पे अगर देखें अभी भी काफ़ी चीज़ें इनको बॉदर करती हैं रिगार्डिंग फरमान, एंड इट्स मेक्स हिम अनकम्फर्टेबल. सो इनके लिए आइडियल सिचुएशन वही होगी कि मे बी जैसे चीज़ें चल रही हैं चलती रहें. ओके, आई मीन ही इज़ अवेयर ऑफ द फैक्ट दैट how intensely the daughter felt about him, okay, and kitne strong or deep emotions Sumbul ke the regarding Farman, you know. So he does have fears, I feel, you know. लेकिन एक ये चीज़ है कि अगर कभी कहीं मिल जाएं तो उनको अच्छे तरीके से मिलेंगे, मतलब you know it's in his energies that maybe it could be some event, festival, या कहीं भी टकरा जाएं आपस में. So he will try to meet Farman in a nice manner, you know. But at the same time, I am picking up on uncomfortable energies, okay, towards Faman, you know. So he might not be comfortable with the idea. अभी चाहते हैं जैसे चीज़ें चल रही हैं वैसे चलते रहे, and he wants Sumbul to just focus on her growth, her career and her finances, because he feels that okay, she's just sort of climbing the ladder of success now, she shouldn't look behind. एंड अनलेस ऑफ कोर्स जैसे होता है कोई बहुत ही एक्सेप्शनल चीज़ फरमान कर लें, बहुत ज़्यादा बोल्ड मूव कोई कर लें, ओके, एंड देन मे बी yeah, he will come around, you know. But then Faman would really have to go out of his way and अपनी self respect को बिल्कुल side पे रखना पड़ेगा. So he's somewhat in between, the father, I feel. I mean, his energies are better than before, but still like uneasiness hai, like uncomfortable feeling hai with the whole thing, okay? So he doesn't want the same stuff to repeat because he's not sure. He feels that maybe he's not the right person. He doesn't want his daughter to sort of get stuck in that situation or trap again. Okay, so moving on to the next question, जो मैं ले रही थी कि what do Faman's parents think about Sumbul? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I feel the father especially, he really likes her, okay, and he really does pray. He prays, he sort of hopes that इन दोनों की दोस्ती वापस हो जाए. सच्चे दिल से मतलब he does pray. I mean, Farman's father. He wants new beginnings for them. He wants कि चीज़ें वापस हो जाएं. He knows that so many people love them together. He understands. He knows कि how much she meant to his son. So he does pray. He has prayed a lot as well. I feel कि जब ये सारी चीज़ें हुई हैं तो बहुत इन्हें pray किया. He was very worried about his son. Okay. So he does hope for new beginnings and he hopes for a miracle कि चीज़ें सही हो जाएं, okay? He wants new beginnings, definitely. बहुत pray करते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा pray करते हैं, I feel regarding it, कि वापस दोस्ती हो जाए and चीज़ें sort out हो जाएं, because he used to love their friendship, okay? He felt they were perfect together. So now let's check for the mother. So Faman की mother कैसे feel करती है regarding Sumbul, you know? What's her opinion on this entire ordeal? So let's see. Alright, so Faman's mother. Oh. Okay. So देखिए मदर का ये आ रहा है डेफिनेटली आई मीन उनने थोड़ा पर्सनली लिया है एंड ऑफ कोर्स शी सीन हर सन इन major depression, anxiety, okay? So he couldn't sleep at night. He was so anxious. He was so upset and miserable with whatever happened, okay? So he was very miserable. He was drowning, okay? So he was drowning and the mother saw it all and she felt helpless. She felt frustrated, okay? So definitely इनका एक वो है frustrated feel किया है ना सुम्बुल पे, disappointed थी and she just wanted to pick her son up again, you know. And she feels that Sumbul walked away from her son and she feels very bad about it and she felt really bad about the entire thing. So I feel that she has a more practical approach and जैसे father का मैं बोल रही थी वो अभी भी hope करते हैं new beginnings के लिए and उनका थोड़ा एक positive outlook है. मदर ने जो कुछ भी फरमान जिस चीज़ से गुजरे हैं she's seen it, she's experienced it, personal level पे उनके दिल को लगी है, okay, and she just wants to see her son happy, okay, and now she's happy that he's sort of better now and he's focusing on his work, he has friends and अब खुश रहते हैं, she feels his energy is better, so yeah, she feels better as well and she feels that the fact that he has been traveling also frequently, so I mean she's happy कि इनकी एनर्जीज बेटर हैं फरमान की कि मतलब खुश रहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं एंड शी एक्चुअली वांट्स हिम टू सॉर्ट ऑफ कंसिडर हिज ऑप्शंस फॉर मैरिज, okay, so I feel that वो चाहती हैं कि maybe हो सकता है कि she has certain girls in mind जो होंगे या मतलब वो चाहती हैं consider करें Could be arranged marriage, could be kuch janne wale, so she wants to consider kare, and maybe she spoke to him regarding marriage also, and how she actually wants him to settle down, and she just wants to see him happy. So yes, the mother is like I feel that she's disappointed at some Sumbul, and her father, so she doesn't feel really good about the entire situation. Okay, so moving on to the next question. All right, so next question is regarding contact. So any contact from him for her birthday? All right, so someone wants to know कि अगर फरमान ने contact किया सुम्बुल को wish किया उनकी birthday के लिए. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I do feel he did wish her and contact her. Okay, so I do feel कि इन्हें wish किया है, contact किया है, अपनी तरफ से कोई कुछ initiate किए, कुछ bold gesture दिखाया है maybe towards Sumbul. Okay, so लेकिन at the same time थोड़ा सा वही stressed out and feeling listen like fed up हो जाना, like frustrated हो जाना maybe. With the energy of the devil, he feels again the devil is just trying to control her. You see, यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं किसी इंसान को यहाँ पे control कर रहा है devil. So he feels again. She's just completely controlled, by a father, though he feels hanged. I mean, possibly there was, he wanted to do a lot. Yeah, maybe he wanted to do something for her on her birthday. Yeah, maybe कुछ इनके दिमाग में चीज़ होगी, लेकिन he was feeling hanged, and उनको लग रहा था कोई outcome ही नहीं है. But I do feel कि इन्हें wish किया है. Okay, and he did wish her or message her, and yes, possibly of course social media पे नहीं share किया होगा, लेकिन personal level पे privately wish किया है. I do feel किया होगा. इनकी energy से तो लग रहा है. Okay. All right, so moving on to the next question now. So let's see. Okay, so clarity on Suman project. Okay, so quite a few people want to know that if there's any possibility of them working together, कोई project का pick हो रहा है या नहीं. Okay, let's see. Project को लेके इन दोनों की क्या pick हो रहा है? Alright guys, so looking at the current situation, definitely like जैसे मैंने previously बोला था कि दोनों की एनर्जीज ऐसी हैं कि ये एक दूसरे के साथ काम करना चाहते हैं. ओके, अब इनका माइंड थोड़ा सा ओपन अप हुआ है, जो पहले थोड़ा सा रिस्ट्रिक्टेड था एंड दे फेल्ट इट वाज़न्ट अ गुड आइडिया. लेकिन अभी कंसिडरिंग द फैक्ट दैट मे बी सुम्बुल हैज़ अ फुल टाइम प्रोजेक्ट गोइंग ऑन, सो मे बी नॉट राइट नाउ, बट हो सकता है, मैंने प्रीवियसली भी बोला था कि कोई चीज़ ऑफर में भी हुई है या होगी जल्दी. सो कुड बी सम प्रोजेक्ट. आई डू सी अ possibility of them working together, or वही चीज़ mark करेगी new beginnings इनके लिए. Okay, whenever that happens. Okay, so whenever they can make that project happen, so like I said, coming few months important हो सकते हैं इनके लिए काफ़ी. Okay, so अभी फ़ौरन तो मुश्किल में भी होगा, considering कि Sumbul is really focused, on her full-time project, and maybe the timing isn't right. बट कमिंग फ्यू मंथ्स इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकते हैं एंड कोई चीज़ ऑफर हुई है, सो हो सकता है कि ये लोग कर लें, जैसे मैंने बोला नेक्स्ट ईयर तक बात जा सकती है। सो न्यू प्रोजेक्ट की पॉसिबिलिटी लग रही है मुझे, ओके, सो देयर इज़ अ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ देम वर्किंग टुगेदर, ओके, सो एंड दैट वुड एक्चुअली सॉर्ट ऑफ मार्क न्यू बिगिनिंग्स, रीबर्थ का जो आ रहा है यहाँ पे। Okay, last question now. So there was one question here. All right, so someone wanted to know that is attraction evidence of love? Because many say that attraction is not love because it is a period and it ends. But romance is evidence of reaching the stage of love. Does Firman only have attraction to a symbol, or does he have true feelings of love for her? Okay, so interesting question. वैसे तो I believe that attraction को आप love नहीं कह सकते, okay? So I mean, like, you could be attracted to so many people, okay? You could you could be maybe married, you could be in a relationship, but you could find other people attractive or good looking or appreciate the beauty, or just, attraction एक अलग चीज़ है. So I don't associate it with love, of course, Okay, so I know the answer of this, but I will pull out a few cards, okay? So मैं आपको definitely ये बता सकती हूँ, it's not just attraction for मान की केस में, never was. It was something very very deep, okay? Deep level की, this is soulmate connection आप कह सकते हैं, बहुत ही deep level की bonding इनकी रही हुई है. So it wasn't just attraction. इतना डीप था जो भी फरमान ने फील किया है कि आप देख सकते हैं क्या उनकी हालत थी, ओके? ही वाज डेविस्टेटेड, ओके? ही कंसिडर्ड हर फैमिली, जैसे अपना, जैसे आप मानते हो ना किसी को, बिल्कुल like your person, okay? So, and it felt so right with her. So he was devastated. He used to consider her family. So he feels betrayed, he feels saddened, he's heartbroken. So बहुत, of course, बहुत deep level पे emotionally connected थे दोनों, okay? He had very strong feelings and he had very strong feelings for her. Okay, ये मैंने बोला था previously कि nowadays he's finding her attractive, okay? So possibly she's looking even nicer पहले से, लेकिन it wasn't about the looks or attraction for him, okay? So they bonded on a very deep level. So it wasn't just attraction, all right? It was something very deep. बिल्कुल एक family वाला connection and बिल्कुल strong feelings of love, okay? soulmate connection, soulmate vibes and बहुत destructive energies जो आई हैं, so बहुत ही strong feelings थी जिसकी वजह से इतना उनका दिल टूटा, okay? So he felt heartbroken. So yes, all right guys, so that was the last question. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I answered most of your questions. So I will be back once again. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.